Hello all, this is Oscar Hotel 1 Echo. A quick video about tuning Mmdvm modem. Since I have this only one optoamp modem and I have modified a bit about tuning the Mmdvm on older radios. You can get it work on almost any radio if you a bit look what you are doing. For example, this is a Philips FM 1000 1200 FM 1000 is read there, but it's 1200 model. It's FM UHF radio. So what I have done here, I have this this is totally a test. Here we have the mixer where the discriminator audio output will come. I'm doing this video same as for documentation for myself. So let me show really quick here. Let's put the light on the. Okay, it's better now. Okay, this wire here, this wire is for RSSI signal level, and this is discriminator output, and this is some testing wires here, and yeah. From here it will go first under the PCB here on this optoamp. I do have a schematic for it, and this optoamp it will dual amplifier it. If you put here on this pin, you will get twice output, and that's a very big output. It's a few volts already, and basically the audio will come from here. It will twice amplify here, and after that it will go to this spot here, and this spot will you can measure the audio amplification to the radio finals audio, so you will have sound if you have this connected. Sorry about this, I have a lot soldered parts here, trying find out the best way to get the signal, but the simplest way was the easiest way to get the signal. So about tuning, I did tune this radio to right CNAT, and it involved me to tune I just tune to receiver coils is here. I just tuned this one and this one. They are very sensitive. It's better not touch them if you don't know what you are doing, so I leave them alone basically. The main reason why I wanted to tune it was this, and this is the detector coil from the so this is very important, and this coil it will come from this mixer and go here, and after this it will go here and here. Actually this is connected here, sorry. So this detector, you need to, on all the radios, this detector is not always on the right spot, so tuning that you will get a lot improvement on DMR. Since I changed the modem caps to 47, I did have a problem. The cap will charge and discharge, and that was doing me a lot of problems on signal, and the problem still exists there. And if I show here what I mean, there is signal output from the modem. You will see the modem data moving down. up or anyways, it's moving a bit. If we tune this detector coil, it will move even more, because it will do the static different, and the static will charge the capacitor up, and the capacitor charge will have a lot of problems there, because we have here the Mmdvm. So you will see this number, this number here. This is very important number. Okay, let's disconnect the oscilloscope, because that's doing bad things. Okay, if I key the PTT, you will listen. You see the number is 45 42 32. You see this number? I just key one time. You see? It's not negative. But if I press PTT and keep it up, you will see that rising. Oh yes, that's the thing. The capacitor is charging up. If you tune this right, you will get there 200 already, and the modem will not read the signal until it's on the right position. So you need to tune up a little bit offset from the right position to get that on key up 0. Then the modem will already launch. See, if I just keep up, the text will come. But if I measure that with the CNOT meter, the CNOT meter will give a lot different. It will be better sensitivity, but it will not work on DMR. So if I keep the radio a bit away, you will see the numbers. It's not going much over 100. I'm moving the radio here on my hand. See? You cannot get this. This is another radio. This is Radio DT now. It works very same, and you see errors here. And now we're back to TYT. So yeah, I'm moving the radio, you get the errors, of course. That was so this radio is not 25 kHz channel step, it's 12.5. That's the thing, 12.5 kHz, and you get Mmdvm working in 0 error. So that's a bit challenging to get on old radio, listen Mmdvm in 0 error on 12.5. That's a very challenging. Actually, in any radio, I got numerous radios working this way. And what about the transmit? I inject here the signal. These solder pads here are for external devices, so you basically will tap on this. Since we don't have the cap here, we just tap here, direct here, and we cut off. Here is cut off the line from the radio to get that noise off. Of course, we don't have any. We don't want to have any noise from there. Here you see the cap is cut. It's leveled up here. And here is the frequency. You will need to get this on the middle, of course, with the meter, and that's about it. About bit wiring, here is the VCO modulation, and here is the transmitter power in volts. What higher volt it goes here, the more transmit power. You can remote control this if you want. This radio is very simple. You have very good schematics online from this, and it's very good. You can tune these two on transmit, these two. This is for the VCO, and this is for the modulation. So the modulation will split up, it will go into the VCO and into the modulation here. So you need to find a balance between these. It's very hard to get working. I got it working, but it's not satisfying. The radio will lose packets still, and I think I'm going to use another radio on my repeater. I have this Motorola 340, so maybe I use that on transmit and I use this on receive. It should be other way, because this is very good receiver, but we don't have any options now, and we do have a very good error rate on this. But just keep in mind, this video is all about this coil. You will put this in offset. It will lose a bit of the sensitivity, but you will get OPDM around this. And every old radio has the detector coil there somewhere. On the newer radios where you do program software on computer, you don't have it. So any old radio will have it. Any radio, because I do have look, I have this one, this old Mobira, and I can get it work in zero error if I want. So it just needs to tune up right. And yes, I suggest you always use at least one opto-amp to get a stronger signal. You can tap on discriminator if you want. You can have schematics from this chip, and you see there where is the output, and you cut the output of course from the radio and you use that, and you need to have a right resistance on it. It is very low level, it has no current at all, so that's because I'm using the first opto amp to get that current thing resolved. Yeah, that's about it, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, but to try this, you can get old radios work on the MR if you want. And yes, I did have this problem here on my modem. I will just quickly show. Since this is only one opto amp, the problem was 100 nanofarad here. That's an error on the schematic. That's will cut off everything what you need to pass. So you will change this to 47, and you have after that these problems, and you need to fix them by doing this. So this is another schematic from other Mmdvm modem, and you see here you have 47 in both output and input. So of course I do have changed this as well to 47, this 1 microfarad. It's there, it's the other one here, it's the other one here. Yes, if you are doing your own Mmdvm circuit, just be sure you will use 2 opto amps, because you will have these filtering caps here, and this one is also and this one. It will work a lot better than this one, but you can get this simplest one working. You will have bias in odd way here, get into amp, and yes, I have thinking to do this part and try with that, but I don't think it's necessary because this works fine. So thanks for watching. This was Oscar Hotel 1 Echo video, quick video about putting all the radio listening DMR, and this is 12.5 kilohertz radio model, so you don't need 25 for it. So basically every repeater should be 12.5 on these days, not 25. Okay, bye bye 73s.